Welcome back to yet another episode of the xploreUXCast, where we help you make sense of your users or your customers. I'm your host, Obruke. In this episode, we are going to be talking about what types of data are most useful for design decisions. Design decisions shape how users interact with products, services, and systems. The choices made during design can influence engagement, efficiency, and satisfaction. To make informed decisions, designers rely on data, measurable insights that reveal user needs, behaviors, and challenges. But with so many types of data available, which ones are truly valuable for making design choices? That's exactly what we'll explore today. One of the most useful types of data for design decisions comes from observing how users interact with a product. Behavioral data helps designers understand what users do rather than what they say they do. This can be gathered through tools like heat maps, click tracking, and session recordings. For instance, heat maps provide visual insights into where users are clicking, moving their cursor, or spending the most time. If a key button is being ignored or a section of a web page is rarely visited, it signals that changes might be needed. Similarly, session recordings allow designers to watch real user interactions and identify friction points in navigation. Behavioral data goes beyond individual clicks and taps. It also includes bounce rates, time on page, and conversion rates. If users abandon a form midway, this might suggest that it's too long or complex. If they hesitate on a particular screen, there could be an issue with clarity. Identifying these patterns enables designers to refine layouts, flows, and interactions to create a smoother experience. Love xploreUXCast. Here's how you can make a difference. Be a UX champion. Chat with friends, family, and anyone who wants to learn about UX and usability testing. You can supercharge the show. Subscribe, rate, and review xploreUXCast on wherever you listen to podcasts. This helps others discover the good stuff and lets the platform know we're winning. Let's talk UX. Leave comments on the podcast or social media. Got a burning testing question or a topic you'd love to hear explored? Hit me up. And join the UX crew by signing up for our newsletter on LinkedIn and connect with fellow UX enthusiasts. See links in the description. Now, let's talk about user feedback and survey data. While behavioral data tells us what users do, direct feedback helps us understand why they do it. Surveys, feedback forms, and usability testing sessions offer valuable qualitative insights that can complement behavioral data. When users express frustration, confusion, or satisfaction, it provides direct evidence of what works and what doesn't. Surveys are especially useful when designed carefully. Open-ended questions help uncover issues designers might not have anticipated, while multiple-choice questions provide quantifiable trends. A well-crafted post-interaction survey can reveal if a particular feature is helpful or if it creates unnecessary friction. Usability testing takes this further by putting users in real scenarios and observing their reactions. If a test participant struggles to complete a simple task, designers gain a clear indication of where improvements are needed. When combined with behavioral data, user feedback paints a fuller picture of usability issues and design effectiveness. Beyond user behavior and feedback, numerical data from analytics tools is crucial for making informed design choices. Metrics such as page load times, error rates, and engagement levels give insight into how well a product performs. A slow website, for instance, may lead to high abandonment rates, indicating a need for design optimization. Analytics can also track the effectiveness of design changes over time. A/B testing allows designers to compare two versions of a page or feature to determine which performs better. If one design variation leads to a higher completion rate for a critical task, that's a strong indicator of its success. By continuously analyzing performance metrics, designers can ensure that their decisions are backed by measurable improvements rather than assumptions. Performance data also reveals technical issues that might impact the experience, such as broken links, form submission failures, or excessive scrolling. Let's quickly talk about competitor and market data. In addition to internal data, looking outward at industry trends and competitor analysis is beneficial. Understanding how similar products or services approach design decisions can provide inspiration and reveal gaps in the user experience. If a competitor has a feature that users find intuitive, designers can study its effectiveness and adapt it in a way that suits their own audience. Market data also includes industry reports, user research studies, and demographic trends. If user expectations are shifting due to emerging technology or social trends, designers need to stay ahead. For example, accessibility expectations have grown significantly, and failing to consider inclusive design could mean losing users to a competitor who does. Another invaluable source of data comes from customer support interactions. If users are frequently reaching out about the same issue, that signals a design flaw. Support tickets, live chat logs, and complaint tracking reveal where users are struggling and what frustrations they experience. By analyzing customer complaints, designers can pinpoint patterns that indicate usability problems. If a large number of users ask where to find a certain feature, it could mean the navigation needs improvement. If they frequently request refunds or returns, there might be an issue with product descriptions or imagery. Customer support data often highlights issues that analytics and testing may not catch. While designers can simulate user interactions in a controlled environment, real-world users bring unexpected challenges that structured testing might not uncover. Curious about the latest UX trends? Sign up for our UX newsletter on LinkedIn. See the link in the description section of this episode. Now, Let's talk about demographic and psychographic data. Understanding who your users are is just as important as knowing what they do. Demographic data such as age, gender, income level, and geographic location can shape design decisions to better fit the audience's needs. For example, a mobile app designed for elderly users might need larger buttons and simpler navigation, whereas a product targeting teenagers might benefit from vibrant visuals and quick interactions. Knowing the user base helps ensure that design choices align with user expectations and capabilities. Psychographic data takes this further by examining user interests, values, and behaviors. Understanding motivations behind actions allows designers to create experiences that resonate on a deeper level. If users prioritize sustainability, for example, a design that highlights eco-friendly choices will be more appealing. Finally, it's important to consider the context in which users interact with a product. Environmental data includes factors like device usage, location, and time of day. A design that works well on a desktop might not translate effectively to mobile. Users in noisy environments might struggle with audio-dependent features, while those on slow networks need lightweight design solutions. Contextual research also helps designers anticipate real-world usage scenarios. If a navigation app is used primarily while driving, voice commands might be more effective than touch controls. If an e-commerce site sees spikes in activity during lunch hours, optimizing checkout for quick interactions could improve sales. Final thoughts. With so many types of data available, the most effective design decisions come from combining multiple sources. Behavioral data shows what users do. Feedback explains why they do it. Analytics measure effectiveness. And competitor insights provide perspective. Support interactions highlight pain points, while demographic and contextual data ensure that designs are suited to the right audience in the right setting. By integrating these different forms of data, designers can move beyond guesswork and create experiences that are truly user-centered. Every data point offers a piece of the puzzle, and when combined thoughtfully, they lead to smarter, more effective design choices. That wraps up our discussion on the types of data most useful for design decisions. I hope this episode has given you a clearer understanding of how different data sources can guide better design outcomes. If you enjoyed this conversation, be sure to subscribe to the xploreUXCast and join us next time for more insights on making sense of your users. Until then, happy designing. Cheers and have a good one.
My appetite, don't leave me here.